is up, everybody? How's it going, my fellow collectors? This is Regan, and welcome back to yet another unboxing and review video. Today, we're gonna take a look at this newly released figure of Hot Toys, and this is none other than King Valkyrie from the Marvel Studios Thor Love and Thunder film MMS 673 1/6 scale collectible figure. And before we start, if you're new here to our channel, please consider to subscribe and press the notification bell as well if you want to get notified once I upload a new video, especially Hot Toys. And don't forget to hit the like button as well if you want to support this channel. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in. Alright, so this is the art box. I'd say absolutely beautiful. I love the picture right here. Of course, that's the actual look of the actor Tessa Thompson, and of course, very nice colors. You know, that bright, not so vibrant, but you could really feel the vibe of Love and Thunder. Absolutely fantastic. I love the print as well. It will really stand out, you know, once you display this in your display cabinet, right? On the top, at the bottom, and at the back right here, some pretty nice description. I love the separation here of the picture. All right, some nice print as well here. All right, so I'm excited to share with you guys the figure, so let's open it. Right there, of course, the art cover print, absolutely fantastic. I love this one. It looks like a cover of my AJ11 shoe. Anyway, it looks really cool. Love the color, that light blue. That logo looks like a Gundam logo to me. Nice print right here as well. Here, that metallic print, and of course, the packaging right there. Absolutely beautiful. Let me remove this one first. Right, so, of course, the standard packaging of Hot Toys. Let me get first the instruction sheet. Alright, so this is the instruction sheet. I'm pretty sure it's not much. So, it's just one small piece of paper. Here you go. Right. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna start with this two pieces extra joints right here. Very small. Actually, thin. Very thin. Of course, some buttons, extra buttons right here as well. We got 4 pieces of extra interchangeable hands. Right here is a pair of fist gesture. And then right here, holding the weapon gesture. Okay, there you go. Looks good. This one right here is probably her armlet. Looks like, yeah, it's kind of like that. Okay, that we're going to attach to her forearm, to her wrist. Then this one right here that looks like a bomb to me, but it's actually a speaker, a portable speaker. Paint application looks good. And then next up right here is her dagger, 2 pieces. The detail looks good. Paint application, fantastic. Then next up right here is her sword. The details absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Okay, then paint job, fantastic. And of course, together with the scabbard right here, okay, or the case for her sword, absolutely fantastic. Pretty neat, you know, I'd say. Pretty decent. Not much of, doesn't have any weathering effects. Just a simple paint application. Okay, right there. And then of course, we could insert this one inside. There you go. And then next up right here is the accessory, which is the Zeus Thunderbolt. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, with that extra effect or lightning effect, or like something like a gradient effect. And of course, this is made out of plastic material. Pretty hard, this one, so but be careful on this one. This one's pretty sharp. Okay, looks good. And of course, another accessory right here. That really nice, really cool face sculpt of Korg. I really wish, you know, Hot Toys could made a, you know, Korg figure, but probably not. I think I remember I saw someone, some third-party company, like made a what's this, like a Korg figure, but I forgot to order that. But anyway, this one looks really cool, guys. Okay, and it has some magnetic design right there. I mean, like magnetic function that we're going to attach to her hair. Okay, and then of course the figure, the actual figure right here. Absolutely fantastic. There you go. King Valkyrie. Yes. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. Love the outfit. Quality. Looks good. Let me remove those plastics first. That's a lot of protective plastic right there. I'm gonna leave the plastic there on the body because At least if there's something problem, if there's any problem on this figure, I could exchange it quickly. This one, I could remove this one. Wow, that's pretty hard as well. And of course, the base right here, very straightforward print. You know, Thor, Love and Thunder, and of course her logo. Okay, pretty nice. Of course, the nameplate, very simple nameplate, and of course the crotch holder right here. Right, so I think that's pretty much everything included inside the box. So now I'm gonna test the articulation. Let's check the range of motion. Okay, I'm gonna start with the head. Oh, that is so easy to remove. Yeah, not so tight. You know, the joint is not so tight. The quality is not good, so that's why it's so easy to detach from the joint. Anyway, I think that's totally fine. I think it's pretty smooth. Yeah, not so, I mean, tight. Just that. Okay, look down. You could do some extra range of motion. Looking down, looking up. Not bad. Tilt, tilt, tilt. Yeah, the neck is. Well, you could move the neck, but just a little bit, not much. Of course, moving on to the arms. Wow, pretty soft. That is a seamless arms, just to let you know. Okay, if you remove this plastic right here, we're gonna see some joints and some gaps, which is not good for, you know, most of us. I mean, like, of course, doesn't look good, but maybe we could find a way to exchange the body. Anyway, I think even the inner body actually it's made out of seamless, you know, material. But this one, you know, the arms actually looks really good. You know, see? Right there. It's just that, of course, the gap right here. We're gonna talk about that later. And then twist all the way up there, 360. You could do a big range of motion on these arms, on these shoulders, because of that, you know, separate, was this like material from the body. Double jointed on the elbows. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, the wrist joint, probably the same, you know, the standard one. No swivel. Okay, but I really love the joint on the elbows. That is absolutely fantastic. That is so close to the body. Okay, but she looks a bit thin. Huh? I mean, like kind of. Anyway, so I think you could, you know, you're probably gonna exchange the body of this one if you know if you have if you can do it. You know. Anyway, moving on to the upper body. Crunch in. I think looks good. Yeah, the body range of motion looks good. Arch right there, fantastic. Side, nice. Other side as well. Twist. Bam, fantastic, right? It's pretty nice. It's pretty tight as well. You know, very nice articulations, range of motion on the upper body and the waistline, and the upper torso doesn't have, just the waistline right here. Moving on to the legs, 90 degrees on the side. Just be careful on this one. So that's why they changed this one. No? So at least it won't rip off, you know, once you do some articulation. The front, 90 degrees. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Okay, swivel. Yes, okay. And then right there, double jointed. Fantastic. Other side as well. Yeah, that's the natural crumpled part, which is amazing to me. And of course, the joint on the ankle part, side, front, back. I would say like a very small, very little range of motion, but I think it's totally fine. See right there, just the front and back or point and flex doesn't have that much, so it's kind of like blocking the range of motion, as you can see right here. Okay, right, so I think that's it for the articulations. The range of motion looks fantastic. I think it's not bad. I think you could be able to do some nice poses on this figure. Okay, so let me try to attach those accessories or her weapons. I'm gonna start with this dagger right here, 2 pieces on the boots. That looks pretty cool. There you go. Okay. Then what else? I believe this one has a magnetic function. There you go. So somewhere around here at the middle part. There you go, see? So it does have that magnetic function. Kind of like this. That looks really cool, right? I mean, that's a clever idea. I mean, at least we don't need to like shoot it somewhere, to the holster. I feel like this is the magnet around here, or maybe this is made out of metal material, and that's why I could attach this one. Yeah, something like this. And then in the middle part. Okay. Then now let's put her armlet. Should be around here. To her forearm, 2 pieces. There you go. That looks cool. Looks good, right? So I hope it won't like somehow fall from that position. And then next up, this one, probably you could this portable speaker, like you could actually hang it here, or if you, I mean, like if you want to put it on her body, you could. She could hold it, or just put it somewhere here. Then next up is the Thunderbolt. This one, we're gonna use of course, the holding the weapon gesture. Okay, later we're gonna try this one on the posing part, and then of course this one right here. I wanna see this one. There you go. So you're gonna shoot it there and attach it to her ponytail, something like this. That looks absolutely fantastic. That looks really cool, right? Nice. Yeah, and it looks pretty safe, so it's not gonna fall easily, okay, because of the curve here, and at the same time the magnet. Maybe it's too embossed. I mean, like it's too like what is this? Like it's too bulky at the back. That probably you're not gonna put it there. I think that's it for the accessories and for the weapons. So now let's take a closer look on those details, and then some maybe paint job, the quality, the materials. Okay, starting from the bottom, from the boots, I'd say the details looks pretty decent. The paint application looks pretty okay. Doesn't have much of weathering effects, but I think it's totally fine. Just I think it's a pretty straightforward look, boots. So nothing really special. It's made out of plastic material. You could also detach it from the legs, from the body. The pants looks pretty good as well. The fit and the tightness is really there. That good looking leather pants is really nice, but of course this is made out of leather material, so expect some flaking in the future. But you should find a alternative, or like if you want to exchange it, if you want to customize it. But I think it still looks good. It is what it is. And then those straps are also made out of leather material, so it's very straightforward. I hope it is genuine leather, so it will last longer. But the details looks decent to me, and those buttons looks okay. The belt looks great, especially the details in the front. That looks like made out of die-cast material, but of course it's only plastic material, or rubber plastic material. But very straightforward details. I would say the paint application looks good. The belt is actually made out of plastic, rubber plastic material, so, and it's pretty solid. But it's, and also not detachable from the body. So only if you're going to like break it. And then the skirt, I mean, like not skirt, but an extra piece from the suit. I think the patterns, the details, absolutely fantastic. I think it's okay. The material that they use, rubbery material that will last longer, especially those patterns. So it's not like a leather material that gonna flake in the future. Actually, the whole suit, or together with her armor, actually looks really good. I think it's pretty decent. It looks accurate, in my opinion. Probably some details, maybe very small details that you're probably not gonna see it. But overall look of that armor, the likeness, the accuracy to the film, I think, or the screen accurate, I think it looks okay. Probably like around 80 to 90% accurate, I would say. The paint application looks good as well. The details, again, those patterns is absolutely beautiful. The hair or the hair sculpt and the braids, absolutely incredible. I love the details, the quality. It looks realistic to me. It's pretty long and it's very thick. It should be a bit thinner, right? Not so thick, but I think it's totally fine. Not really noticeable, especially with that extra ponytail, absolutely fantastic. And that blue colored paint, beautiful, right? And then the hair sculpt, actually the overall hair sculpt is absolutely incredible. However, some parts in the front and the side, like I feel like it's the paint application or maybe the details is not that really sharp. It's pretty soft, but I think it's okay. Not really a big deal. I'm just saying, if you're going to look at it closely, it's okay. I'm just saying like it's pretty soft. And then those extra bunks like braids in the front, like absolutely incredible. Love it, beautiful. I think the well on the top, maybe it's pretty high, it's pretty thick as well. Should be a little bit thinner, not so high, but I think it's totally fine. I don't know if you guys could see it, but yeah, overall the hair sculpt absolutely beautiful, guys, believe me. And for the head sculpt, I'd say it is beautiful, but it's doesn't look good. I mean, like the likeness, the resemblance to the actress Tessa Thompson is not really not so strong. I'd say 70 to 80%, accurate. You could really tell, somehow like a little bit of like semblance, some angles. It does look like Tessa Thompson, but somehow it looks like a different actress, Gabrielle Union or like Brandy, something like that. But yeah, I mean like I don't know, just sometimes somehow like a different actress that you could really see from her face, but still Tessa Thompson is there. It's just that not 100%, not perfect. I would say still beautiful head sculpt. The skin tone, the texture, the details, absolutely beautiful. It's just that not Tessa Thompson. But yeah, I totally understand if you don't like this which is like this figure, the head sculpt. So I totally understand that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about this head sculpt as well. And of course, her cape. This one has that bendable wires. There you go. And then it's pretty thick. You could really bend it like in a really high position. Yeah, see? Amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Okay. Okay, I think that's about it. That's all I could tell about the details. So my overall and final thoughts on this King Valkyrie figure, I'd say she is absolutely beautiful. It's still a great looking piece, even though it has a lot of flaws, in my honest opinion, especially the head sculpt, the likeness. It's not 100%, not even 90%, in my honest opinion. It's like 70 to 75 to 80%, accurate, to the actress. And of course, especially that shoulder, that gap, that extra gap, probably not worth it, for the price of this one. I forgot to mention about the simplest arms. It looks good, but it's just not for me. I find it like she's too small, a bit small. I mean, like she should have a more wider shoulder, like bolder shoulder. But this one, it's a bit like too slim, in my honest opinion. But overall look, the figure, if you're planning to complete the Thor line, or if you want to fill up your Avengers figures, I think it is a must buy. Definitely a must buy, a must have in your collection. Again, however, there's a lot of flaws, that you're probably not gonna like it. So you could wait for a next version. Probably, hopefully Hot Toys could do that. It's still an extra income, for them, profit for them. So yeah, maybe they're gonna do another version. So maybe wait for another version, but we don't know when or that's gonna happen. But you know again, if you're planning to complete together with Thor, Love and Thunder film, I think you should really add this to your collection. Still, it still looks great. Still beautiful. It's just that it has a lot of flaws that you might not gonna like it. So again, not for you. I totally understand that. So yeah, just maybe wait for, or maybe the deal is not that really worth it. Maybe wait for better deal, a cheaper deal. Then yeah, I think that's okay. So yeah, I think that's about it. That's all I could tell about this figure. Let me know your thoughts as well on this one. Feel free to comment down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, until then, see you in the next one. Peace.